Grand Old Partisan celebrates more than 16 decades of Republican heroes and heroics. Today, I cherish the legacy of one of the greatest Republicans who ever lived. Thaddeus Stevens was the most powerful member of Congress during the Civil War. Peace restored, he expressed outrage that the Democrat president, Andrew Johnson, had allowed Confederates to regain political power in southern states. Republicans were determined to uphold Abraham Lincoln's new birth of freedom. They intended to assert congressional control over the Reconstruction process. They intended to defend patriots from traitors. They intended to protect voting rights for blacks. They intended to pass the Reconstruction Act. January 3, 1867, Congressman Stevens delivered a classic speech. Quote, "This is a bill designed to enable loyal men, so far as I could discriminate them in these states, to form governments which shall be in loyal hands, that they may protect themselves. Since the surrender of the armies of the Confederate States of America, little has been done toward establishing this government upon true principles of liberty and justice. To reconstruct the nation, to admit new states, to guarantee republican governments to old states are all legislative acts. The President claims the right to exercise them. Congress denies it and asserts the right to belongs to the legislative branch. There are several good reasons for the passage of this bill. In the first place, it is just. I'm now confining my arguments to Negro suffrage in the rebel states. Have not loyal blacks quite as good a right to choose rulers and make laws as rebel whites? In the second place, it is a necessity in order to protect the loyal white men in the seceded states. I am for Negro suffrage in every rebel state. If it be just, it should not be denied. If it be necessary, it should be adopted. If it should be a punishment for traitors, they deserve it. What is Negro equality, about which so much is said by knaves and so much is believed by men who are not fools? It means, as understood by honest Republicans, just this much, and no more. Every man, no matter what his race or color, every earthly being who has an immortal soul, has an equal right to justice, honesty, and fair play with every other man, and the law should secure him in these rights. Back to basics for the Republican Party is my civil rights history of the GOP. To quote the book, the more we Republicans know about the history of our party, the more the Democrats will worry about the future of theirs. For more information, see grandoldpartisan.com.